Hello and welcome back to our 24th episode of the Rule of Two here on the C Cinema Reviews channel. We thank you very much for clicking on this video and watching and listening to us talk about Star Wars. With me, as always, is the Leia to my Luke, Misa Sista.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah,
Can't wait to talk Star Wars.
Yes, it has been a minute. Sincerest apologies for that. No excuses, just apologies. But yeah, we're back today. Hopefully, you guys are ready to listen to us talk. But today we have the Resistance, Star Wars: The Resistance, or Star Wars Resistance, the show. The trailer dropped, and we got the release date for the premiere. So that's our first topic, and then we got a brand new Beckett, Star Wars Beckett. If you don't know who that is, it is Woody Harrelson's character in Solo: A Star Wars Story. We have issue number 1 of his comic, and then we might talk about the canon novel from a certain point of view. So yeah, let's get into the Resistance show.
Mm-hmm.
The trailer for the Resistance show.
Right.
I don't know. I genuinely...
Comes out October 7th.
I know. Pretty great. Pretty soon, too. Another month. Less than a month. So that's great. I genuinely don't know what she is going to say.
Less than a month.
So, yeah. October's next month, right?
No. Isn't this month?
This month is August. And then September. And then... Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, I genuinely don't know what she's going to say, so I would like you to give me your thoughts on the trailer and the show.
Oh, yeah. I think the only thing we've said to each other, well, that I've said to you, is that it looks like it's for kids.
Yeah.
But, okay, so the voices sound real kiddie, and obviously the look of it is real kiddie, but the characters in it, like, they look like adults. I don't know why that's important to me, but it is. And
the main character,
the animation is fine. It's real. It kind of reminds me of the Forces of Destiny little short things, except maybe a little more, like they worked on it a little more. It doesn't hold a candle, not even a small candle, to the Clone Wars trailer that came out
clearly
a little while back.
Nobody cares about this. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. It's
We're getting like 10 episodes of the Clone Wars and people are way more excited about that than this.
Right. I think it's because the familiarity of the Clone Wars and all of that, the nostalgia's behind that. But
the 2008 nostalgia? Come on, you guys.
But it's the truth. We all love the Clone Wars. Anyway, no, just the Clone Wars, like, Yeah,
the show, the vibe.
We want that.
Young little Annie back, Ahsoka.
Even though this was a longer trailer, you get way more. You get characters that we do know.
I don't know if this was a longer trailer.
And we do love... Really?
Yeah, this is only like 1 minute and 20 seconds. I think that Clone Wars trailer is like a couple minutes.
No.
I think
no,
so.
It's definitely not.
We'll do some fact checking on that.
It's definitely not.
Okay, well, one of us is wrong, so...
It's you. No, I just think that there was a lot less to look at in the Clone Wars compared to this.
Well, yeah.
And that being said, I'm still more excited for that. This trailer, it was fine. If I had which I probably do have a 7-10-year-old cousin, they would probably be really into this.
Somewhere out there.
Yeah. I'm sure I do. I just can't.
Really? Oh my goodness.
But yeah, they would totally be interested in this.
Yeah.
Especially I don't know. It's just, it's okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna give my honest opinion because this is genuinely how I feel about this. And if you disagree with me, that is totally okay. You guys can tell me in the comment section down below. Don't be toxic because, there's no point. I'm just gonna delete your thing if it is toxic. So, like, it doesn't bother me really. I'm not the one to, do that. I just don't want the comment section to become like a toxic argument. I just, we all like Star Wars. That's why we're doing this. But my honest opinion is this right now means less to me than Forces of Destiny. And I have seen one episode of Forces of Destiny. I don't care about Forces of Destiny. And this is less than that.
Really?
Yeah. The animation looks awful. I mean, like, Clone Wars is as smooth as you're gonna get. Like, the animation... Then Rebels is a little bit like chunkier than that. This one feels like it's like what and
it's
like
it's 2D though, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's 3D, but that's the problem. The thing that they said that they would model this after is mainly a 2D animation thing where people draw the stuff. This is like draw it, on paper or whatever. And then this is like 3D. So when I imagined the anime style, I was like, oh, that looks pretty awesome. Cause like I watched some anime and I'm like, dude, anime is great. But it looks terrible. I gotta be honest, it looks choppy, chunky, any CH word you can give it to it. It's like not... Like, I look at it and I'm like, this is not finished.
Well, I don't think it's that bad.
I think it does. I think it looks terrible. Also, did they just, like, throw a dude off the thing and the resist? Are our good guys just gonna throw people off roofs? What?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that there was, like, water down there.
They played it off like a joke.
They played it off like a joke! Like, murder is a joke.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Like that's something that Scorsese does. He has characters laugh at killing, but not.
Is this Disney XD?
No, it's just Disney Channel.
Oh yeah,
this is like if Rebels was like 10-year-olds, this is definitely like.
But wouldn't it be like the biggest plot twist if Scorsese like directed this episode?
That would be great. But at the same time, it's like, why does this look bad? At the opening, when the ships are moving, that looks pretty cool because like ships, like the way you can animate a ship, it could be a lot smoother and things like that. And I understand, you guys. I watch anime. I understand that sometimes anime 2D drawn can be like a little choppy and like not choppy, but like not as smooth as the 3D that we're used to in Star Wars. But this looks just like they need another year to polish up the animation. Also, there's less detail. If you look at anime, they hand draw stuff. So they like put all kinds of detail into all the anime that I've watched, like all kinds of detail. And this, they're just kind of like, nah, forget detail. On the characters, the ships barely look like they're detailed. It just doesn't. It looks like they need another year to work on this. If they would have said October 7th, 2019, I would have been like, that makes sense. But this, like, and I'm gonna watch it too. I'm gonna watch it because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. But like, bro, how is it that your animation from Clone Wars to Rebels to this seems like it's getting worse for each series?
Well, are you asking me?
Yeah, like that. I don't understand that. Like, Dave, I know you probably have a great story. I know you probably have great stuff. Okay. But when I look at it, I'm like, this is not appealing to my eyes.
I have never, ever thought that this was Dave Filoni's thing.
Really? What is he doing? Is he doing Clone Wars?
Yeah.
That was his big thing? 10 episodes?
Okay. I'm just saying that, talk about toxic.
I'm just like...
Well, I'm just saying I have never, from the beginning when they announced this, anime, whatever, I never thought this is what Dave Filoni's gonna do next.
Really? Because he was
and then
the
when
one
they
who announced it.
Clone Wars, I think he's a producer. I think he's a producer on obviously. This, and he has obviously some say-so. But when they announced Clone Wars, that's what I was like, so they just gave him a producer role because they needed to hey, Dave, can you help us with this one little thing? Right. Sure, you can have a producer role, whatever.
They were like, we need a new show, and they were like, so you produce the show so that we can give you the 10 episodes. They totally they set up the whole search for Ezra thing, and they're just like, kick it down the road.
Yeah, well, you gotta make people wait.
No!
Because it stretches out the amount of time we have before we get the actual ending of Ahsoka.
But it's
and Dave is gonna want to do that ending. Unless they're gearing that up for a movie.
They're not gonna do that.
Well, okay.
They couldn't, Demi, if they lost money on Solo, there's no way they're doing that. They're gonna lose all kinds of money. People are gonna be like, Ahsoka, what's that?
No, I think hardcore fans are
hardcore, yeah, but hardcore fans are the ones who saw Solo and nobody else did. There's a difference. Everybody goes to see the episodes, but but you also have she's a woman. That's what
behind it. It would be a female-led, especially if they had Sabine.
What?
Female-led movie.
The episodes are female-led.
Not fully. Those are ensemble films.
So you'd have Sabine and Ahsoka.
Yeah.
There's no way they do that.
Well, no, maybe not. But I'm just saying.
That's something you put on your streaming service.
They are probably holding back so that Filoni can finish her the way he wants to, or she's going into the TV show with Favreau, or she's getting a movie. That's all I'm saying. But I think with this, I've never thought that Filoni was fully the one making this show. Resistance? No, I don't think so.
But that doesn't bode well.
No, because they have a lot of good people there. Kiri Hart, Pablo Hidalgo.
Yeah, but they're not the ones that it's not that the story group isn't fine. Cuz the story group is great. It's just what they allow.
Okay,
they're not coming up with the story. It's the way it is.
I'm not sure of who is all behind this.
Right.
But
if I see directed by Dave Filoni on episode 1, I will be like, bruh, should have waited a year, polished up this animation.
Well, I don't see anything wrong with the animation. I think it's kiddie animation that good. They needed to get something out there.
Paw Patrol has better animation than this thing.
I've never seen that, so...
I don't know, but it's for 2-year-old.
Okay, all I'm saying is I don't find anything wrong with it. If that's what they want to call anime, that's great. I've never seen anime,
that's not anime, trust me.
That's fine with me. I'm pretty sure it's on Disney Channel. They're gearing this towards
I know kids. It's towards kids, and I'm like, great, but bro... At least make the animation. If you're good, don't sell me on the idea of anime, because the anime that I've watched have all been really good and they all look visually really good. This is they sold me. They were like, it's anime inspired. I know it doesn't mean it's gonna be anime, but they're like, it's inspired by anime and we're gonna do some cool stuff. And it's like, dude, but it looks like a trash can.
Well, that's your opinion.
I know, and but that's just the looks. The story and everything may be great. So what do you think
about the character, the main guy?
There's not enough. He just wants to be a pilot. It's half the people.
We do see BB-8 and Poe in this, which makes me want to rip my hair out because I don't. BB-8's gonna drag.
BB-8's overrated.
BB-8's gonna be like Chopper.
# not my R2D2.
And it's gonna
BB-8's unless BB-8 does some really cool stuff, I'm talking really cool stuff, it's not gonna happen. BB-8 is gonna be the fart bot of this series, and that's terrible because they're gonna have episodes just about BB-8, and it's
do we know what the run is, how long it is gonna be?
No. It's what are you doing?
I also don't, but they do this all the time. They even did it in Rebels, so.
I know. I hate that.
Well, you know,
those episodes were trash.
They have to. They're not making it for you.
I understand that, but like you have they literally had the Maul episodes like right after that. It's spoiler alert, Maul's deaths. It is those episodes like right after the singing robots, and it was like, how can you make how can you make something so bad and then the next week be like, did so good? It's such a seesaw. It's like, dude, it feels like I'm watching the stock market with this crazy.
I don't want to see Poe in this. In fact, like,
I just want Phasma to kill somebody.
She's in this?
Yeah, we saw her for a brief second. I want to see Cardinal, and then I want to see Phasma kill some fools. Hopefully she can. If not, it's just gonna be like, dude, you don't know.
I would like cameos, but I really think it cheapens the characters. I don't want to see them in these small time
I don't want the big good the good guy cameos. That's why I'm saying Phasma, because she can't die. And so if she takes out fools, resistance fools.
I don't care about her. I'm talking about Poe.
Yeah, I don't care. They just sold with Poe. Did they use Oscar Isaac?
It sounded like him, but I mean, they've gotten people to sound like other people before. So
if Phasma is the main villain, I need some fools dying.
I don't think this.
But they're not gonna kill anybody until like the last season.
I'll tell you this now. I'm sure it's gonna be fine, and people are gonna like it. I don't think it's gonna be for me. This is probably not gonna be my jam. So yeah, but I'll probably still watch it if it's not like 24 episodes.
If it's 24 episodes, I mean, I'm gonna watch everything. Because I'm not. I'm a super fan, and that's the whole idea.
Well, so am I, but I'm not gonna waste my time on
if the story is great, if the like it's all cool, like the flying looks really cool. If that's all good, that'll carry me through like the funky animation. Like I'll be fine with funky animation if you have good story and like your flying is cool. But if like you're having these weird jokes like murder is okay and it's just, don't think about it.
It's not gonna be that. It's the Disney Channel.
I know that, but like
I think we need to move on from this.
And then if Phasma is like a Looney Tunes villain where she's gonna like slip on banana peels and not do anything evil, like I might check out at that point. If your villain is terrible,
I'll definitely give
your show is not that good.
She's the villain?
I'm pretty sure she's the only villain that we know of.
Well, I'll give it the 3 episode test.
Yeah,
that's what I'll give it. But I think it looks great for like a 7-year-old.
If I was 7 years old, I'd still be like, dude, smooth it out.
That's because you're a snob.
If I was a 7-year-old...
If I were a 7-year-old, I'd be like, not that bad.
If I was a 7-year-old, I would just, like, wait. I don't know if I would wait, but I would... I might wait until, like, the season is done and then just, like, watch... Like, go on YouTube and just watch all the, like, the fighter pilot or the starfighter scenes when they're actually fighting.
I thought you were gonna say
because, like, that was a big thing because, like, this character really wants to be an ace pilot. So that's going to be a big deal in the show. So hopefully they'll have a lot of cool stuff like that.
The character was so tall, and he looked like an adult, but he sounded like a kid.
It's like
kind of bugged me.
It's like opposite, like they were saying, or not they were saying, but like it's like opposite of Freddie Prinze Jr. as that dude. Like that dude is old and he sounds old. It's like this dude is young, but he's tall, but he sounds young.
Right. But even all the voices in Rebels were very good.
I think they got an even deeper voice for the dude, the like his leader who was talking to him. It's like, okay.
Well,
that's pretty much
about
it. That's pretty much it. Resistance, hopefully it's good.
It'll be good for kids.
Like I'm gonna cross my fingers, but like I'm waiting for the live action show.
Right.
You know, because it's like I didn't think that I could like something less than Forces of Destiny. But this trailer, I just was like,
this is so, you have not,
no I have care.
Sat through like 16 Forces.
Yeah, but like
it's not great.
Every single trailer though that I've seen for Star Wars, whether it be the video games, whether it be the Rebels, whether it be like the Clone Wars or the movies, I have gotten excited because of every single trailer. This trailer, I got sad because I was like, to my eyes, like, I want to close my eyes when I watch this.
All right. That's enough of that.
Don't be toxic in the comment section down below. Agree or disagree? Just say that. Agree or disagree. One or the other.
Or do what you want because it's your life.
Yeah, sure.
All right. On to our next.
Yes. So, Beckett. Star Wars Beckett. Issue number 1. This is obviously, a comic book based on Tobias Beckett, Woody Harrelson's character in Solo.
Such a great cowboy name.
Yeah. In Solo, a Star Wars story. And it obviously takes place before the events of Solo.
Right.
So you got Val, you got Rio. They have like, that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, I was thinking
there's a possible Force user.
It's.
Okay, so first of all, can I just say?
Can you say?
Before you start.
You can totally.
This, I don't know if we got a variant cover or what here. Okay. Yeah. Because this is so misleading. I was like, we're gonna get to see them when they're in the trenches, like right before they meet.
Right, we got the variant cover where it's like it's a picture like from the actual movie with Beckett like
he's wearing the Imperial uniform that he does, and I was like, okay, we're gonna get him there. How it's they get there? It's gonna be
wartime, right?
How they get there and all that, and then it wasn't, and I was disappointed. I was very disappointed.
Right, it was a longer comic though.
Yeah, they had a lot of like posters.
I enjoyed that. Though. Yeah, I was like, okay, well,
not posters, but like
it's like ads. Yeah. But it was a longer one, and I was really happy with that because usually comics are not, or at least usually Star Wars comics haven't been too long, so it was.
Is this the only one?
This is the only one so far. I mean, this is issue number 1, and it just came out.
So, well, what I'm asking is, like, are there going to be more?
No, yeah, there will be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be, like, a limited run.
Oh, wait, it did say to be continued at the end, right?
At the very end, it's like, ooh, next, don't miss the next thrilling chapter of Beckett's story this October, starting in Solo, a Star Wars story number 1? What?
Oh, I guess they're moving into the movie territory.
Anyway,
that's fine. I felt like this comic had zero substance to it.
Yeah, it was more just like, let's watch these characters have fun.
Right. I like Val. Val probably was my favorite character coming out of.
I don't know. I like Rio. I dig Rio.
Coming out of Solo, aside from Solo, like put Solo aside.
And Chewie.
And Chewie. And Lando. Okay, of all
She's fourth in line.
ancillary characters, Val was my favorite, even though we didn't get a lot of time with her. Yeah. For some reason, I really liked her character.
Yeah, she's cool. And even in this one, she's more like the realist, where Beckett's he's more like Solo, where he's kind of like fly by the seat of his pants.
Right. The only thing, like, at the very beginning, there's a Force user, and I was like, oh my god.
He's like, Obi-Wan!
And then it was just Beckett pretending.
Right.
Spoilers.
Because Rio was playing a game of Sabacc.
Yeah.
And then Beckett comes in with like a hood on and everything, and then Rio acts like he's getting Force choked just to get all the chips from the Sabacc table.
Yeah, so that part was probably the only part I liked,
cool,
other than Val's parts, which she didn't do much. But I still like her character. Her character looks cool, acts cool. I like that character a lot.
Just cool, man.
I need a pop of that character. Cool. Just saying.
I'll get on that. One of the things that I liked the most was like Rio. At one point, he's like using 2 of his arms to shoot blasters, and then with the other 2, he's making a drink. Yeah, that was pretty funny to me.
I like Rio too, played by Jon Favreau in the movie.
Voiced, yes. Sad death. Spoilers.
Yes. Sorry if you boycotted that movie.
Sorry, guys.
but he's a really good character. He's like what? Do we know what species?
Andorran, I believe. I can check.
I really like the look of those characters, but he's like bluish kind of.
Right.
Yeah, his character was fine in this. Beckett's character was, whatever. I mean, he's fine. I don't really care either way for him. I thought the artwork was fine in this. At times it looked a little cartoony, and I was just like, eh. But other than that, like, the cover was great. The art inside, a little cartoony.
He is Ardenian. Right. Ardenian, not Andorran. Oh, well. I was close, but Ardenian. Yeah. Beckett, pretty cool. Very much Solo-esque. Val, I like Val just because, like, she's like the realist in the group. And so she's like, okay, well, you gotta worry about that. We saw the Kraken. They were on this world that was like had a big ocean, or primarily ocean, and then like the Kraken is lured by blood, so Beckett like bites his arm, and then like,
is that what happens?
He bites his arm or like his hand, and then he lets the blood fall in the water, and then the Kraken comes and kind of saves him.
Huh.
Yeah. So what they were after is like these blank ID cards, which,
cost a lot. You get name drop of Dryden Voss.
Yeah, Dryden Voss. What's his name?
I don't know.
Vision. What's his name?
Paul Bettany.
Paul Bettany's character from Solo.
Infus Nest is also makes an appearance, which is cool. She was also one of my favorite things, or I don't know if I think it's a girl in this one still.
Yeah. Probably.
We don't know. Face mask and all.
Hopefully.
But that was also one of my favorite parts of the Solo movie.
It was a double cross. Or not a double cross, but like she tricked them into thinking that that Dryden actually sent them on this mission when it was really them.
Right.
Because they needed the blank IDs. Or ID cards.
Yeah, everybody needs it.
Yeah,
if you're a rebel, you need it.
Right. It's kind of like what they are. I'm assuming it's like an ID. It's just like a blank one, so you can make your own identity, and so all the criminals or whatever, or the
rebels.
The rebels.
Yes. Yeah. So it was fine. Yeah. Nothing special. I wouldn't recommend it.
Not so far. I would like to know what happens next, but actually right now I personally will recommend it. I think it's a fun ride. It's it's $5. I recommend this. I recommend this over the last thing that we did, which was the Lando. So far. Yeah. Because like those first two issues of Lando were like, okay, let's get to it. This one we kind of get some stuff happening.
I'll go with that, but still don't buy it.
Not yet. We'll review each issue as they come out, and then we'll tell you at the end probably the same thing we're telling you now. But anyway, I don't think we'll do from a certain point of view when it's a slow day. But today we had a lot to talk about with the Resistance and then this comic. Anything else you want to say about the Beckett comic?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, looks cool. They were good at the end of the comic. They were gonna do the whole force choke thing again.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be,
which is pretty cool.
I thought it was gonna be Maul, and then it was just him.
Oh,
and I was like, oh. And I was like, what's going on here? They know who the top guy is.
Yeah,
but no.
Oh, well. Yeah, that was our 24th episode of The Rule of Two. We thank you and appreciate you clicking on this video, watching and listening. And hey, if you've got something to tell us, definitely tell us in the comments section down below. Or if you don't want to do it there, we do have a Facebook page. It is facebook.com/CCinemaReviews page. That link will be in the description, and we're also on Twitter @CCinemaReviews. So definitely tell us your thoughts whenever and wherever you want. Don't be afraid to tell us what you think. And if you would like, if you have a topic that you think we should talk about on one of the future episodes of The Rule of Two, definitely tell us that too. Thank you very much again for watching and listening to this episode of The Rule of Two, and may the Force be with you.
Always.